I must admit, something that really worries me is precisely how the return of the veterans is likely to galvanize organized crime in Russia. Many of them are going to feel angry and dispossessed. Some of these are going to get hired by the local gangs. And the trouble is that tends to create an arms race. Once you're spending money on keeping these veterans within your complement, the temptation is to use them. I must admit, something that really worries me is precisely how the return of the veterans after the so-called special military operation is likely to galvanize organized crime in Russia. I mean, if we think about, for example, what happened after the Soviet war in Afghanistan, when the returning soldiers, many of whom felt dispossessed, felt alienated, they felt abandoned by their state, and although obviously the overwhelming majority in due course adapted and returned to normal civilian life, a minority, and a significant minority, could not or would not abandon the high adrenaline ways of the past and drifted into organized crime, and in the process made the existing gangs all the more violent. And I think this is what we likely to see. And remember, proportionately, Russia's commitment to Ukraine at the moment is far larger than the Soviets in Afghanistan. I mean, across 10 years, the Soviets had 1 million of their citizens travel through the war in Afghanistan. If we look at what's going on in Ukraine, I mean, Ukraine's campaign is currently consuming something like 700 to 800,000 Russian citizens. And that's just a snapshot at one moment, and it's of a much smaller country. So the veterans will come home. Many of them are going to feel angry and dispossessed. Many of them will come back having been criminalized by the experiences. I mean, even if they didn't go to Ukraine as criminals, they may well have got used to, unfortunately, the ways of looting and violent oppression. And some of these are going to get hired by the local gangs as torpedoes, hitmen, or biki, bulls, protectors, guardians, guards. And the trouble is that tends to create an arms race. That if one gang is hiring veterans, then the other gangs with whom they're in competition feel they better hire veterans. And once you're spending money on keeping these veterans within your complement, the temptation is to use them. So there are many other reasons why I think after the war, we risk seeing some serious fissures, fractions, and violence within the Russian underworld. But one of them is undoubtedly the influx of the veterans.